Hello all, today I'm going to show how to use Go with the Flow on the web. So this interface offers a bunch of features. Most notably, it has a canvas where you can basically create your own first frame. So you can import any picture from your laptop or you can put any that you have already uploaded in the site. You can also generate very quickly any picture. So let's say very racing car um, through the mountains. And we see the car here. You can also put text on the canvas, shapes, anything really. You can draw as well. But most importantly, today we'll be creating two different videos of a surfer using different trajectories. So the the um, the site is equipped with segment anything running in the browser. So you're able to very quickly segment any object within the canvas. And what that gives you is an object here that you're able to then animate and define a trajectory. So we want this guy to actually go up in the wave like so, and that then we see animation. We can apply it and apply or de-apply it and then apply it again. And then we can also define the rotation timeline. So throughout the trajectory, we can define how the object is supposed to rotate or also scale. In this case, I just want to make it rotate a little bit upwards as it goes up, and I think that's pretty good. And then for scaling, we'll leave it alone for this time. And after that, you can choose your setting. You can also pass a small prompt if you want. You don't have to, but if you want, you can pass and say surfer takes a turn to the left. It's board aligning itself to the direction of movement, just to help the model understand a little bit. And then we can also define the camera movement. Right now, horizontal and vertical track are enabled, and so this air particle is going to show you how fast the camera would move. And this is all done with Go with the Flow as well. So if we now submit, there's also this timeline interface where you're able to see the actual result of your videos. And so because this is the workbench 1, the videos that we generate here will show up here in the generation history. And then when they are actually ready, they'll show up in this little screen here. And then we can see that is now processing the video that we just requested. This is all hitting a backend that has implemented the Go with the Flow, and it's all running in cloud GPU instances. And so we can also create more workbenches and create sort of an actual full-fledged video using this interface. Now for the second video, we'll do the same thing, but we'll change the direction of the surfer. So this is kind of like one of Go with the Flow's main features, is that you can very accurately control the trajectory of the objects in a video. And so we'll just make it go straight. And in this case, we do kind of want some rotation here, like so. I think that looks good. And we should also increase the size a little bit because it's getting closer to us. So maybe something like that could be good. Maybe something a little bit more pronounced. I think a little bit more pronounced. Something like that. Looks good to me. So we can just choose Code Video X in Flash so it's faster, and we send it up, and that's it. Now for the third video, we'll make a boxer punch a punching bag very accurately, and in this case we'll use the manual masking feature because the object is not defined by colors in this case, and so it's very hard for the segmentation model to understand what we want to segment. But now I just defined using my mouse, this glove and a bit of the arm, and now I want to make it follow this sort of trajectory all the way up into the punching bag. We save the motion, and now we want to make it rotate a bit. So something like that. That's too extreme. Something like that. A little too much. That looks good. So that's the first mask. Now we want to also segment this sort of arm here so that we let the model know that we want the other arm to retreat. We close the shape like that. We define this trajectory like that, and then we want to make it rotate as well, like so. I think that looks good. It's very important to realize that Go with the Flow obviously is very good at filling in mistakes, and so we don't have to be very accurate. Now I want to finish out by moving this bicep so that we're able to get a little bit more fidelity. Kind of like so. So now we should expect the boxer to turn its body better. Let's choose Cog Video X, and let's say the boxer punches the bag, and that's it. The last video I want to show is making a video with Go with the Flow of an implausible motion. This is something that Go with the Flow is very good at, and we're gonna make these horses levitate. So I'm just gonna automatically mask this horse, make it have this weird trajectory of it kind of staying up in the air, like so. And then I'm gonna make this other guy also kind of float in the air and stay up for a little bit. It's gonna be a little higher, and then just kind of float all the way there. That should be enough. So selecting Cog Video X, well actually Skyrails is better at this than Cog Video X. We're able to just send the video. So now that the videos are ready, we can pull up the timeline. And as we can see, the surfer correctly goes across as we defined. In the other video, the surfer goes forward as we defined. In the boxer video, it punches in the exact location we prescribed as well. And the last video, which is more comically, the horses levitate in a kind of like natural motion in the places that we defined as well. And now we're also able to export this video joined into just one video using this button. And then also if we were to create other videos here, they will show up as well. So this concludes the demo.